Gentleman's game here. Imagine you're with the girl of your dreams. You've been dating her for a few months now, and you really feel like you might have found the one. Whenever you spend time with her, your heart jitters in excitement and joy. And you're certain that she feels the same way about you, especially after remembering all the times you've made her laugh or done something nice for her. One day you're on a date with her, and as far as you're concerned, things are going great. You've taken her out to her favorite Mexican restaurant, went shopping around the nicest part of the city, then end the night taking a stroll along a romantic riverwalk. By the end, she leans in and says, "Ryan, I have to tell you something." Your ears perk up and you expect her to say something like, "I really like you," or "I'm having such a good time." But then she slowly opens her mouth and says, "I'm honestly pretty disappointed today about our date. I just feel like you haven't been listening to me or showing me any real affection. You haven't even once really told me how you even feel about me. I think maybe I should go home now." Now, how do you think you would feel in this scenario? Probably super confused, right? Well, it actually turns out most guys go through an experience like this. It's because most guys have no clue how to gauge a girl's attraction level. They simply don't know how to read the signs that tell them how attracted to them a girl is. You see, a girl's attraction level for you is almost always changing, whether in a good way or bad, so you have to be aware of when it's dropping. And yes, this is true even for those of you who are in long-term relationships or married. The less attracted to you she is, the less she's gonna do the things she did when she was really into you, like touching, compliments, I love yous, things like that. Also, the more attraction she loses for you, the more tests she'll throw at you. It's kinda her way to get you to cut your BS and become the man she knows you can be. Your goal should be to always keep her in the 9 to 10 range of attraction. In fact, I'd say for a girl to even give you a chance, you need to be at least around a 5. And again, you need to pay close attention to where she's at with her attraction level because it drops slowly. Because of this, it's so important to understand where a woman's attraction level is at to develop that skill of intuitively just knowing her mood. And so, here's a guide to help you know where she's at emotionally in terms of how attracted to you she is. By the way, keep in mind you should always look for these signs holistically, not as a literal list. Just because she touched your arm doesn't mean she's automatically in the 7 to 8 range. So the first category, 0 to 4. At this point, guys have to understand that if a girl has no attraction to them, they simply have no chance of going out with her. She's not gonna fall in love with you, and if she does happen to go out with you, it's probably because she has low self-esteem. When you call to ask her out, she might not even remember meeting you the previous weekend. When you text her for a date, she won't agree to a specific day or time, or tells you to call back and confirm. Or maybe she'll give you an excuse on why she's busy instead of suggesting a specific night where she's available. Or she might flat out tell you she's not interested, something like, "I need to find myself. I don't want a relationship. I'm not trying to date anyone right now," anything like that. Maybe she's keeping her distance when she's talking to you, or looking away kinda disinterested. Sometimes she'll give a really brief one-word answer to whatever question you ask. Overall, you just get the impression that her thoughts are somewhere else. The second category, 5 to 6. At this attraction level, a girl might give you a hard time about giving you her personal info, but she should still at least be making eye contact or look interested in what you have to say. If you ask her a question, she'll actually elaborate on her feelings about whatever topic. Remember, the more she likes you, the more she'll want to talk to you, and the easier she'll make it for you. At this stage, however, it's pretty much a toss-up how willing she is to actually go on a date with you. She might flake, she might not. She might call you at the last second to reschedule. When that happens, what I suggest is to cancel the date completely. By taking it away from her, you kind of trigger a sense of urgency from her. Something like, "Well, it sounds like today's not a good time for us, so let's just do it another night." Then just be quiet and wait for her response. If she backtracks and keeps the original plans, then that means you passed her test. If she says, "Okay, let's do another time then," without giving a specific day and time, then wait one more week before calling to try making another date. If she pulls the same trick, then it's below a 5 and she's not interested. The third category, 6 to 7. This is the most common range where most girls that like you will be at. At this stage, she'll be down to give you her Instagram or number, or some other way to contact her. The fourth category, 7 to 8. At this stage, she's physically leaning into you, maybe bumping into you at times. She's laughing at whatever you say, maybe touching your arm while doing so. Overall, she just seems interested in what you have to say. The fifth category, 8 to 9. When she's this attracted to you, she'll be the one calling and pursuing you. She'll tell you things like, I miss you, or I can't wait to see you again. Not only does she give you her contact info, she does it without you even asking. When a girl is at this level of attraction, she'll often ask you for advice because she trusts you. And the thing is, she doesn't even really want to hear your advice, she just wants you to listen. And the last category, 9 to 10. This stage is true love. She'll start asking you questions like, where is this going? What are we? If she says I love you, this obviously puts her in this last level of attraction. When a girl is truly in love like this, she'll be extremely affectionate. She'll want to jump into your arms constantly. She'll want to hold hands with you, kiss you, have her arms around you, everything like that. She won't be able to get enough of you. In fact, being with you will be like a drug to her. She'll be thinking about you and calling you all the time because she wants your attention. Also, at this stage, a girl will rarely test you, and if she does, they'll be very easy to pass. So those are the 6 stages of how attracted to you a girl is, and how to read the different signs that'll tell you which stage she's in terms of her attraction level. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Next week, I have an exciting story for you guys, so make sure to like and subscribe, and as always, peace.